cr101radio.com, podcasts, and more.
61. Impatience. Some people are very impatient. A relative of Pope John VIII, a 9th century pope, was anxious to seize some of the pope's possessions. Finally, because he grew weary of waiting for John to die, he poisoned him. Because the dying pope took too long to die, his relatives speeded up matters by beating out his brains with a hammer. The Catholic Encyclopedia finds this episode horrible and is unwilling to believe it entirely, but a distinguished Catholic historian, Friedrich Herr, and other scholars assure us it really happened. Dr. Herr tells us that Pope John VIII, quote, fought a desperate battle against the Saracens and the inroads of anarchy, end quote. Now, an act of anarchy had ended all his efforts to stem anarchy. Today, again, we face increasing and radical anarchy. Anarchy and lawlessness abound wherever men want something and refuse either to work for it or to wait for it. Wealth, progress, and peace all represent work. If not our work, then someone else's work. What we inherit may not cost us work, but it does represent the work of someone else. The barbarian and the anarchist want a shortcut to all things desired. They seek to eliminate the work behind wealth, progress, and peace, but what they actually eliminate by bypassing work are the very things they desire. Without work, wealth, progress, and peace disappear. According to St. Paul, true hope is born out of tribulation, which teaches us to work patiently for our goal, and patience gives us the ability to learn from experience. Out of this mature experience, a solid hope is born, one of having the blessing of God. Romans 5, 1-5. This hope gives us a confident faith in God's saving power. The promise of the good, full, and rich life in Christ, a fresh Canaan blessing, comes to such patience, for through patience we, quote, inherit the promises. Hebrews 6:12. We have a generation today which seeks all the promises of life without faith, work, patience, or morality. Because of its radical anarchism, these new barbarians are destroying the foundations of everything they profess they want. Like that relative of Pope John VIII, they are poisoning the source of that wealth and trying to beat out its brains. They will be no more successful than Pope John's kinsman. He was caught in the act and dropped dead in terror. But Rome experienced generations of anarchy.